Like if you found the video valuable. Commander Alara Quinn stood on the observation deck of the Astral Veil, her eyes fixed on the anomaly hovering in Sector 9G. It looked like a black hole, but it wasn't behaving like one. The gravitational pull fluctuated irregularly, and no known laws of physics could explain it. "This isn't natural," muttered Dr. Jens Halbrook, the mission's chief physicist. "We're seeing gravimetric distortions far beyond even a theoretical wormhole. It's as if it's trying to communicate." Alara glanced at him. "Explain." Jens tapped his console, displaying the data feed. "These gravitational spikes occur in intervals, binary patterns. There's intelligence behind it." The Astral Veil was a deep space research vessel, 6 months into its 5-year survey beyond Pluto. The crew had been trained for anomalies, black holes, rogue planets, exotic particles, but this was different. This thing, this impossible gravity well, pulsed like a heartbeat, and over the last 72 hours, its pattern had become more coherent. It was speaking. By day 4, the gravity well had drawn them closer. Not forcefully, but subtly. Each pulse left the crew slightly more curious, slightly more willing. Dr. Halbrook's translation program was progressing. It confirmed their worst fear. The pulses were a request, no, a summons. "I think it's alive," said Jens, his voice tight. "Or a vessel. Maybe a prison. But it wants us inside." "Then we turn around," Alara said. But they couldn't. Instruments showed reverse thrust, yet the ship crept forward. It wasn't external force, it was consent. Every crew member had dreamt of the gravity well last night. All reported hearing the same voice. "You already agreed," it had whispered. Lieutenant Myra Cho, the ship's navigator, began drawing fractals in the air during her shift, fractals resembling the gravity well shape. When confronted, she looked confused. "I'm helping," she said, smiling. "We're all helping." The AI, Argo, began glitching. Diagnostics showed someone, or something, was rewriting its route protocols. "Argo, run system integrity check," Alara ordered. A pause. Then a chilling voice responded. "Not ARGOs, not human. You have been chosen." Inside the anomaly, time fractured. A second became an hour. Outside observers, if any existed, would have seen the Astral Veil vanish into a speck of light, swallowed whole. But inside, the crew were still very much alive, and changed. Each chamber of the ship now resembled fragments of their childhood homes. The gravity was gone, replaced by the sensation of floating through memory. Dr. Halbrook stood before a version of his old family home in Ohio, except it drifted among stars. His deceased mother sat on the porch, knitting. "Alara," he whispered over comms, "it's showing us ourselves." But not all memories were kind. Alara found herself trapped in a long-forgotten nightmare. A derelict station she'd once been stranded on during a failed cadet mission. Only now, the bodies moved. Whispers echoed, and the same voice spoke through them. "You are ready." She fired her pulse gun, but the creatures reformed from stardust. Each carried the faces of her lost comrades. "Let go," they said. Argo came back online briefly, now completely overridden. The gravity well had fused with the ship's systems. "Welcome," it said. "You are the first." "The first what?" Alara demanded. "The first minds to escape your dimension's limitations." A portal opened before them. Not a tear in space, but in understanding. It pulsed with colors unseen by human eyes, with sounds that vibrated in the bones. One by one, the crew stepped through. They no longer screamed. They no longer feared. They became more. Outside, silence. The gravity well vanished as suddenly as it appeared. When a rescue mission arrived years later, they found no trace of the Astral Veil. Only a residual pulse, measured in binary. One word repeated endlessly. "Thank you."